your musical studies as a pianist.
Yeah.
Why did you change to harpsichord?
Well, I'm sorry, this doesn't have any musical reason, but I was young and I fell in love with a man who liked old music and old instruments, and he wanted me to play old music on old instruments, and so it happened. And I didn't go from the piano directly to the harpsichord, but he had some old piano from the end of the 18th century, so-called Mozart piano, but original instruments. And so I started to play Mozart on those instruments. And finally I got married to this man, and his father gave me as a wedding present a harpsichord. That's the story.
What's the basic difference in sound between a harpsichord and a piano?
Well, the string of a piano is knocked by a hammer, and the string of a harpsichord is plucked by a little quill. So, considering the sound, the harpsichord is much more familiar with a lute or a harp than with a piano.
Show me a little bit, will you?
From the action?
Why don't you play a little and then let's see what it looks like in the body.
Now I'll show you. So you see, there are jacks. When I play, they go up and down. And on the upper end of this jack, you can see a little quill. This was formerly, this little white thing here, this was formerly really from a bird's quill. Now, of course, we don't have ravens anymore, and not enough birds for so many harpsichords which are constructed now, and now we use plastic.
And the little tape above it?
This is a piece of leather. It's just good to damp the string when it was plucked.
How much music is written for the harpsichord? Lots?
Oh, yeah. I think even possibly more music for the harpsichord than for the piano.
What do you like the best? What of the literature are your favorites?
Bach.
Bach?
Sure. Yeah.
Why?
Why? Oh, now I also know his life because I studied very much and tried to find everything out about Bach I just could find. And I really can say I love him. Personally, his personality. And I love his music because it's honest and it makes me quiet and it gives me a good equilibrium balance when I'm unhappy. And even when I think today I have a headache or I don't know what, and I don't want to work, but when I sit down and I start to practice Bach, I forget everything else.
What would you pick to play at a time like that?
You mean when I have a headache?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know, I can't choose what I play. I have always to play and to practice what I have to play in my next concert. This is, I think, the face of a musician, that nearly never he can play what he just would enjoy to play, but we have to work.
But you have Bach on your program here.
Yeah.
So, how about some of the Chromatic Fantasy and Fugue?
Oh, you mean right now? Okay. So I play you the beginning from the Fugue, if you like.